Hi everyone, Mr. Lockwood here. In this video we're going to be having a look at picking this Lockwood Twin with the T12 Broach. I have already picked this one on camera, but because I wasn't smart enough to make sure I had memory for the video, I got halfway into the gutting and the recording stopped, giving me a warning that there was no memory. So here goes take two. I do have a key for it. It's a homebrew key, but it operates the lock nicely. So we'll set that aside, and if I get it open, we'll be able to gut it easier than without a key. I hate those finger pins. They come springing out like nothing. So we go top of the keyway, just medium, or maybe even call it light tension. And we'll start with picking the inline pins. Reset ourselves, make sure we're actually up in the keyway and have a feel. We've got, okay, pin 5, little click on it. No, that's terrible focus. Okay, see if adjusting our lighting a little bit will help with that. I know you just don't really want to look at my fingers, you want to see the lock itself. I don't know if this focus is going to behave itself though. Okay, to the back of the lock, no tension at all, no pin set. Pin 5 is springy, clicks a little bit but it doesn't stay down, so it will come forward. Pin 5, pin 6. Okay, a little click on 4. Movement on 3 but nothing. 2's down real low. Slight click on pin 1. Go to the back of the lock again. 6, 5. Okay, that's an actual click on pin 4 that time. Try again, pin 5, nothing. Pin 6, no, click, but it's still springy. That was pin 3, nothing on 2, nothing on 1. Go to the back of the lock again. Nothing on 6. Okay, we're going to click out of 5 that time. I'm going to tighten this vise. 6, 5, 4. Okay, click on 3. And I don't know whether you saw that, but there was a little bit of rotation on the core. So now we'll check our sidebar pins. Okay, little click out of all of them, because all I'm doing is putting the pick in and then turning it, so I can't identify which one that was from. Feeling with the tip, another click out of the 3rd sidebar pin. Okay, little click out of the 2nd one, little click out of the 1st one. Another little click out of the 1st one. Now it sounds like we just dropped sidebar pins, but we didn't. That was actually quicker and easier than I thought it was going to be on the sidebar pins. So I'll sit that there and get the vise out the way. Get our little sparrows pinning mat. And we do have a key, so we can lock that up. Take this cam off. And turn this around the right way. There's our cam out the way. There's our key. We'll turn it back that way. The sidebar will be at the bottom now. Key pins are facing up. And we'll set that there for the moment. First we'll put the sidebar out of the way. Okay. All of these smaller springs, doesn't matter if it's a Lockwood or any of these locks that have small pins, springs, don't be deceived by their size. Most of them will go shooting off into nowhere and be a real prick to find later on. I only know this through experience. I've launched them all over the place. But before we go any further with the core itself or the plug, there's our sidebar. And there's all three portions intact. Do key pins first. Get that anti-drill ball bearing out the way. There's pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and there's 5. They're all standard pins. Sit that there for a second. All standard pins, nothing special to report. They all have a very, very slight bevel or incline. It seems to be on genuine Lockwood pins, especially the steel ones. Although it's hard to tell the colour properly on these. I do think that these are just brass pins though. Could be wrong. Now we'll take our key out. Sit that up there. We'll carefully go front to back. Just one of our finger pins, 2 and 3. One small steel spring. Come on. 2 and 3. Well, there you go. The third sidebar spring is actually a different one. They're all sort of what you'd expect in a lock like this, but I thought all three would be the same. So here's our, come on, focus. Can't really see in there. Get a torch on the go. Right. There's our sidebar channel access to the centre. Nothing special or different about the plug. Come on, focus. No undercuts or anything special to report. Okay, now Let's see what's in here. We'll just start from the front. Doesn't really matter. Alright, we've got a master wafer and a standard keypin. Standard keypin. Sorry, driver, not keypin. What am I saying? We've got another master and driver, which are almost identical in length. Let's flip this around, come from the back. Another master and standard driver. Standard driver. A master wafer and a standard driver. And all of the springs should be identical. Let's have a look. All identical standard steel pins. Steel springs. What am I saying? And nothing spectacular to report inside the cylinder either. So there we have a rather uneventful Lockwood Twin T12 Broach. On this sidebar, the finger pins, you can see the little false gates or serrations. As long as you're not cranking the hell out of it, they're not really too much of a hassle. Because once you hit the true gate, it does actually drop in deeper and hold it more secure. So, and there's the, come on, focus. There's that variation on the springs I was talking about. Again, I'm not sure why, but that's how it is. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video.